93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. I want to talk about Abel Sanchez, what he said recently. He's talking about Canelo right here. He's saying, do you think if he would have come in, blown Jacobs out, that he would be having this fight on September 16th? Yes, I absolutely believe that Golovkin's last performance was the reason they agreed. Oscar was talking about 2018. I don't think this fight would be on if Triple G had just gone there and blown Danny away. It's funny, isn't it, that as soon as the fight was over with Jacobs, Canelo and his team all of a sudden started talking about making the fight with us. I don't think that's a coincidence. Man, that's bullshit. Let me tell you something why that's bullshit, right? Who believes that Canelo was not offering Triple G an offer before the Danny Jacobs fight? Triple G's the one that refused it. And their argument is they're getting a flat fee. No, you don't deserve anything more than a flat fee. $15 million is enough for you, more than enough. And you're telling the rest of the boxing world that you deserve more. You're not even nowhere near as big of a name as Canelo. Canelo fought Liam Smith, who's really a nobody in the States. And he sold out way better than Triple G and Kell Brook. And Triple G and Brook are both names. And they did it in the UK in the summer. Canelo did it in some fucking, November or some shit. Canelo just went out there and just did it, man. And keep in mind, Canelo's tickets are probably more expensive. Canelo's pay-per-view is definitely more expensive. And here, the UK, is a lot cheaper. Triple G been ducking everyone. And you know why? He's right in a way. He's right in a way that, yeah, if Triple G didn't have a competitive fight with Danny Jacobs, Canelo might have not taken it. Yeah, because now Triple G's exposed, and now he will look pathetic demanding the huge amount of money that he were asking for, that 40% that he was asking for. Now he would look ridiculous. Because fans would be like, no shit, you're coming off a shitty performance. You don't deserve the 40%. Triple G finally fights Danny Jacobs, and then he gets exposed, then his true levels of him as a fighter is shown. Now he can't ask for no 40%. He's not no 40% fighter against Canelo, especially when he doesn't even sell nowhere near as much as Canelo. Nowhere near. And they're talking about, it's because Canelo's scared and this. No, man, Triple G's the one that's scared. I'll fight anyone from 154 to 168. Meanwhile, Canelo says, come at 155. Canelo's the second biggest name in boxing. You don't want to fight him? Triple G's a bum fighter, man. Straight up bum fighter. I actually like Triple G as a fighter, to be honest. People think otherwise, but I actually like Triple G as a fighter. I just get pissed off on how he's promoted, man. He's promoted like he's the monster. He's not a monster. He's a very good fighter. He's a dangerous fighter, but he's not a monster. And Canelo wasn't scared. When he gave away the belt, he wasn't scared. I knew he wasn't scared. Look at his resume. Then look at Triple G's resume. Maybe a fighter is scared when they don't take a fight. Or maybe there's another reason, because boxing is a business. And with the title, from what I know, they enforce, right? The title, the WBC will enforce a certain split, a certain thing, which Canelo didn't agree with. And you know what? I believe it was a 40% split for Triple G, right? And I don't agree with that either. And even if it's not, it doesn't matter. 15 million is plenty for Triple G. He refused it, so what can you do? That's Triple G, man. That's Golovkin. That's who he is. A bum fighting fraud. And Abel Sanchez is talking shit, like he always does, man. And I genuinely feel like Triple G, he's a good fighter, but he won't beat no Canelo, man. I don't think he'll beat Canelo. I really think, in the Broner fight, for example, I was thinking if Broner shows up, though, and I think he's going to show up, but right now, Canelo Triple G, Canelo doesn't, he shows up all the time. So that issue won't be there, and I feel like Canelo would definitely beat Triple G. Triple G is very one-dimensional. He doesn't have a defense, and he's been ducking Andre Ward for a reason. But that's really all I have to say. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. 93 Boxing, and I'm out.